So, how to practice and why most musicians quit. Hi, everyone. For anyone invested in the world of music, whether you are a parent supporting a child's expensive journey through the lessons or an adult player yourself, you know the cost of commitment isn't just in the instrument, it's in the time. And if you want to see that investment truly pay off, there is one truth that acts as the key: daily, habitual practice. Look at your instrument right now. You spend the money, you're making sounds, and you're invested in this beautiful journey. But let's be honest, are you feeling stuck? Do you sometimes feel like you are just running in place, playing the same piece over and over, while the truly great player seems to have some kind of secret blueprint? We all want to get better, but the dirty secret is that most people approach practice all wrong. They rely on motivation, and motivation always runs out. What if I told you the path to excellent playing has almost nothing to do with talent and everything to do with a few simple, often ignored strategies? Stick with me because the last point is the ultimate game changer that turns practice into an addiction. First, let's silence the voice that whispers, "I'm too old." Stop it. Music is a marathon, not a sprint. The young player has a sponge for a brain, sure, but the adult player has focus, discipline, and life experience that allows for a deeper, more meaningful connection to the music. Forget the marathon practice sessions. The real key to a long career isn't being young, it's being consistent. The pros know the truth. 10 perfect minutes every day beats 3 messy hours once a week. Commit to the long game. That's how you keep playing for decades. Now, what to play and how to play. Now that you've committed to showing up, what should you actually do? This is where people get lost in the musical weeds. You need sight reading. Think of it as a musical literacy. It's how you read the map. You don't have to be a genius, but a quick 5 to 10 minutes of tucking something completely new every session will open up the entire musical universe to you. The perfect mix, the 60-30-10 rule. Don't just play what you're told to play. Your practice needs to be inspiring. A great practice session should look something like this: 60% what you love, that modern rough riff, the beautiful pop song, the jazz standard. This is the fuel that keeps you coming back. 30% the foundation, the scales, technical exercises, a classic piece by Bach or an etude. This is the structure that supports everything else. 10% the challenge, something so new and difficult it makes your brain hurt. This is where you grow. If you hate what you're playing, you won't practice it. It's that simple. Your strict best friend. Meet your metronome. It's not the enemy, it's the true stellar. It's not just for time, it's for technical consistency. Start very slow. You only earn the right to speed up when you play the session perfectly 3 times in a row. That process builds flawless muscle memory. You can play slow, you can play a great mix, but this is the difference between a casual player and someone who truly excels. Go to YouTube, listen, watch how the pros move. Seeing a master musician isn't just entertainment, it's audio fuel. Be ruthless with time. Don't wait until you feel like it. That time will never come. You need to block out your practice time on your schedule like it's a doctor's appointment. Even if it's only 20 minutes, that time is sacred. Protect it. Now, how to never quit. This is the key. This is what turns a hopeful beginner into a lifelong musician. Stop saying, "I want to be a better pianist." You need a smart goal. By the end of the month, I will be able to play the first page of Führer Els at 80 beats per minute. Small, specific, measurable. And finally, the most powerful truth of all, motivation fades. Habit is forever. From a very young age, there was no debate. I was required to put in an hour of practice daily. Over time, that required hour to transition from a chore into something automatic. It became a habit, a necessary rhythm of my life. Yet as a teacher, I quickly learned that one person's discipline path isn't a universal map. I remember once sharing this foundational principle with a new piano student, the idea of an hour a day being the standard. His reaction was immediate and heartbreaking. He burst into tears. I never brought up that hour a day standard again. The lesson for all of us is this: you do not need to feel inspired to start. You need to create a tiny automatic commitment. Say to yourself, I will touch my instrument for 5 minutes every day right after dinner. That's it. Once you make those 5 minutes automatic, you won the whole game. Those 5 minutes will naturally turn into 20, then 40, because once you are there, the music takes over. The secret isn't flash of talent, it's the invisible, unbreakable daily rhythm. Now you know the blueprint. The only thing left to do is to make that tiny 5 minute commitment today. Put in comments what is the one small piece you are going to commit to practicing right now. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.